Well, it was a nice ball game for us. Thought Scotty went out and did a really nice job. He worked ahead in the count for the most part all night long. And we played well defensively and got some, we really swung the bats extremely well tonight and started off in the first inning. And then, we had that 7 or 9 run inning, whatever it was. We hit the ball pretty good in a couple different times. The thing I was most pleased with tonight, though, is every time that they scored, we scored to answer, which is getting rebound runs, which is a big part of the ball game. And so I like the way we played all night long. But we know that you can't take anything into tomorrow. And so we know we're going to have a battle on our hands tomorrow. We're just focused on what tomorrow brings for us.
Questions for a student athlete? Biggest surprise is it about this team? You guys have been against the wall. It's the best it's been with the Florida State series and the Auburn series.
Definitely. I think we've had a lot of situations this year, when our backs are against the wall and, when we kind of, we feel like we have to prove something, to everybody. And, I guess we just like to battle. We know the other team, isn't going to give us anything easy, and we got to earn it all. And, we just try to go out there and, battle to the last out.
Scott, you like to challenge hitters. You like to throw it in the strike zone. Can you speak to what a 6-run lead gives you in terms of confidence to go out there?
I mean, it's a huge confidence booster. I mean, these guys have been doing it all year for me. I mean, I gave that run in the second, whatever, and they came back with 2 more. Next thing I gave another run, and they came back with even more runs. So, I mean, when we're doing that, I mean, it's definitely a huge confidence booster and just let the defense work. So just fill up the strike zone.
Was it safe to say, was it good that you didn't have to have your best night, you could still kind of cruise to a win?
Yeah, I mean, I try not look at the score too much. I mean, I want to do good myself. But, I mean, in that situation, obviously just try not to walk guys and, put the ball in play and let the fielders work.
Well, you have to notice the scoreboard when you go out there for the first time and you're up 6-0.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you notice it, but, I mean, I still got my job to do. You can't look into too much of the offensive side. So, I mean, when I go out there, I'm looking to bury guys.
John, it was kind of a tough night last night. Does that mean any issue that especially you, back there in the first couple of innings, or you wipe that all clean and start over?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, the motivation is what we've been working for all fall. It's been a dream. It's been a dream of mine my whole life to play in Omaha, and I know it's a dream of everyone else on this team to go to Omaha. And to lose a close game like that last night was tough. And we came out with our heart on our sleeves tonight and played well. And like Brad said, we've been playing well with our backs against the wall, and we plan to get it done tomorrow.
John, Brad, do you expect any kind of a carryover from a game like this? I mean, do you get a boost of momentum for hitting the ball like this tonight, do you think, going into tomorrow?
I mean, we understand that, we can't, carry over any runs, but I think the biggest thing is, we got to take the confidence from today. And, we got to understand that, we were in this situation last night, and, we saw how we came out hungry and aggressive. So we got to realize, that they're going to be coming after us tomorrow and just, match their aggression.
Yeah, definitely. Confidence is going to be out there tomorrow. When you get 20 hits in one game, you carry over the momentum that you get, and yeah, confidence will be there.
Anything else from the student athletes? Guys, thank you.
No problem.
Questions for Coach Lane? Wanted to have the mental edge, obviously. It seemed like the top of the first, you just threw the kitchen sink out there in terms of being aggressive, hitting and running, or, it really seemed like that worked perfection.
Well, we had a great first inning. There's all there is to it. I think they got the first out, and so we did all of it with 1 or 2 outs. And Mike Freeman hit the ball in a gap, I think, that started things off. And next thing you know, we had some momentum going. We got some good swings on the ball. We were seeing the ball pretty good. We knew he had a pretty good breaking ball, and if we could, put our front shoulder on, our lefties put the front shoulder on it, hit the ball the other way, that would be something would be effective, and we did a pretty good job of that. And when they got behind in the count, we were ready to hit. So it was a good first inning for us. It was able for us to loosen up and get a little bit of momentum as the game went on. But like I say, I think the real key part of it was, they're not going to die or go away. They're a good baseball team, and they're a good offensive team, and so we're very much aware of that. But the thing I liked that we did tonight is every time they scored, we answered. They scored, we answered. They scored, we answered. I think probably 4 different times during the course of that ball game, which is a big thing because otherwise they start climbing a little bit closer and closer and closer, and then things can change.
Who are you throwing, Mark?
I'm going to throw Dominic Leone.
What's the rationale behind throwing Leon? I know he struggled some with the outreach.
I'm sorry.
I know he struggled some with the outreach. What's the rationale behind throwing him?
Dominic?
Yeah.
He's a good pitcher. And I got confidence in him, and we got Will to use if we need him. And Dominic's had some good games for us before, and we got some good right-handed hitters in the lineup. And so hopefully he can get all his pitches going for us and get us off to a good start. We've got everybody else in relief. We fully realize they got a really good, aggressive, confident pitcher going on the mound for them, and so it'll be a different ball game. We're gonna have to scrap for everything we get tomorrow.
Jack, you played in a lot of big games. One coming up tomorrow. Just another big one. Can you just talk about the opportunity to be a part of a game like this? The 1 o'clock starts, it's going to be close to 100 degrees, packed house. It's all there.
Well, we're excited, obviously, about being home, forcing a third ball game. We know what's on the line, so these kids are excited about the opportunity they have ahead of them, and we've been working hard all season long and since the beginning of the fall to get ourselves into this position. And my dream tonight will be for us to come out and play like we're capable of playing and play a really solid baseball game, and try to do some of the things we did well tonight.
Jack, what is it about this team when their backs are up against the wall that they're able to, like last week you were telling me, they just have that don't quit attitude. What is it about them?
We got to be tough. This is a tough business. This is a tough lifestyle. And if you choose to do this thing, there's going to be a lot of ups and downs. I'm a very competitive person. I think the team kind of feeds off of that. They understand what we're trying to do every day we come to practice. And so I think if you're competitive, they're going to be competitive. If you're not, they're not. It's one of those positions where they're going to kind of follow you a little bit. And we got some competitive kids on our team. They're highly motivated. They want to try to, to make it to Omaha. I'm sure just like their players and coaches. But we're just hoping we have an edge tomorrow. But we got to go out and earn it. There's nothing.
Coach, the way you got 1 with the 20 hits, do you think that gives you guys an edge going into tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow's a new game. I'm sure their coach is telling them you can't take any runs into tomorrow, and we can't, put any in the bank. All we can do is just like we tell our players is take the confidence and take the positive feelings you got out of this game and let it permeate into tomorrow. And but there's nothing, I've been on both sides of the coin where another team scores a lot of runs on you, and then the next day is totally different. And so we fully expect to come out and have to earn what we get tomorrow.
Coach, talk about Spitzer's lineup and what
He's done a really nice job. He's very calm behind the plate, blocks the ball, got a strong arm, and so he kind of, I would say puts a thought in the other team's mind when you watch him throw down to second base and before games and so forth. It puts a thought. It would in my mind if I were to watch him throw. And he's coming on offensively. He got some big hits tonight, and so he's feeling good about himself, and we're going to ride him as long as we can ride him. Right now, he's our best guy there right now.
Coach, last night you stranded 10 runners. Tonight y'all scored 8 runs with 2 outs. Was that a big point today going into the game?
Well, really, it always is, because 2-out RBIs are backbreakers. I mean, they're tough. Probably when they scored their runs in that one inning, there 2 or 3 runs that they had in that one inning, I think they scored them with 2 outs as well. And so you just got to keep bearing down through the whole inning. On the defensive side of things, it's disheartening when you give up 2-out RBIs, 2-out runs. From an offensive standpoint, when you get your 2-out RBIs and 2-out hits and 2-out runs, they're momentum improvers for your team for sure. I mean, So it's always a point of emphasis for us, and it just happened to work out pretty well for us tonight.